Hi, I'm Meg from LUMOplay. Welcome to 2026. I am about to install this really fancy new projector for our interactive wall this year, and I'm very excited because we've been using the same low resolution, low lumen interactive wall projector for all of our videos since we started, and we're really due for an update. And we really are grateful to all of our supporters and everyone who helped us get to the point where we could actually start using brand new and testing brand new equipment instead of using just projectors that were donated to us. So thanks again. This is a projector from BenQ. It is the laser projector series LH830ST or LK830ST. And this projector, what's really exciting about it is it was designed for immersive experiences. So it's one of the new line from BenQ, and there's a few other companies like ViewSonic and Optima who've also come out with these types of projectors. What makes them special is they have these really cool short throw lenses, and that allows them to create a very large image from a very short distance and makes them ideal for interactive walls because they help eliminate shadows. So I'm going to be installing this today, and if you've ever watched any of our interactive wall videos in the past, you will have already seen our interactive wall projection system. The projector is mounted a little bit further back than this one is going to be, so I'm going to start today by figuring out where this projector is going to go. Now, as you can see, I've already installed the plate of the mount onto the projector, so this is going to hang from my mounting bar. And then I also ordered this extremely long projector drop mount pipe. I'll link to this stuff in the description, but keep in mind that this type of gear is changing all the time. So if you're installing an interactive wall system and you want to discuss the best equipment that's available at the time, you can contact me at info@lumoplay.com and I'll help you find the right gear. So this is a really interesting drop mount because it's adjustable. So it has a screw that allows you to very quickly make adjustments to the height. And you can put this screw on at any point, any of these 3 points in this middle bar here. So it actually gives you a lot of flexibility over the length of the pipe. This right here is the core length of the pipe. My ceilings are quite high, and my goal with this installation is to mount the projector as close to the top middle of the projection screen as I can get it so that there'll be minimal distortion. So to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this down so that it's somewhat stable. There we go. I made sure that I have all the tools that I need, all the instructions that I need. This mount came with a very handy mount template. So I'm going to start by going over to my interactive wall area and figuring out where this is going to go on the ceiling so that I can start drilling some holes. The wall that I'm going to be projecting on with the new projector is coated with something called screen goo paint, and it's a high contrast paint. I'll link to it in the description. It just makes the projection look better. And unfortunately, the projector that I had here previously had an aspect ratio of 16:10, and the new projector that I'm putting in has an aspect ratio of 16:9. And what that means is that I'm going to have to overshoot this projection area by a little bit on both sides in order to cover this entire space and match it to the paint that I have in place. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to the lens calculator on projectorcentral.com. I'll link to that in the description as well. And you would use that lens calculator to figure out exactly where you need to put your projector when you're installing it and you want an image size that is a specific size. So let's go over to my computer really quick and I'll show you how I use the lens calculator to figure out where to put my projector. So if you go to projectorcentral.com and you type in the model number of your projector, it will bring you to a page about the specs. And so you can see what the aspect ratio is, what the manufacturer's price is, how bright it is, all of that stuff. It's really great. And I can see right here that this projector is 16:9. So I'm going to go to calculate throw distance. This is the lens calculator. And here I can set the throw distance, I can set the image size, and I can also set an aspect ratio. The native aspect ratio of this projector is 16:9, so I'm going to have to set a custom aspect ratio. I had to look this up. This isn't something I had memorized. If you want to do 16:10, then it's 1.6.1. And then you can see that it's going to cut off the edges of my projection. So I can set the distance here and look at the width, which is something I know. And I can make sure that the width of my projection is going to match the width of the painted area that I have. When I actually install this projector, I'm going to pull it back a couple inches just so that the actual image overthrows on the top and bottom as well as on either side. And I can use the built-in geometry correction to adjust the projector to exactly fit the painted area that I have. So now that the projector is installed, all I need to do is connect my computer and turn it on, and we can see what this looks like compared to the old projector.
I hope you enjoyed this quick installation video. If you have questions, leave a comment or reach out at info@lumoplay.com. If you're interested in learning more about how to install interactive projection systems or how to make your own interactive wall games without having to code, you may enjoy these videos. If you liked this video, take a second to hit the like button, or better yet, leave a comment. It's free and it helps me make free educational content about a super niche topic that I really love explaining. See you next week with another video.